So maybe you can tell from my face how I feel about the subject of today's video. Which, for the record, I debated with myself a bit about whether to make or not. Frankly speaking, mostly just because I was self-conscious, because I don't particularly like talking about the fact that I am struggling physically with certain things, whatever. I suppose I thought that if there is any value, and perhaps on a greater level, maybe someone out there will have some kind of answers. I don't know. At any rate, y'all know I've been struggling a little bit with my health for a while now, and I'm currently experiencing this bizarre phenomena, which, yeah, I don't know if it's unique to me. I kind of hope so, because I really empathize with anyone who might feel this way also. Oh my goodness, though, I can tell you as the person who deals with this, it's very frustrating. And that's why this video won't be long. I just wanted to talk about it for a minute. And what I'm currently experiencing is the weirdest experience, honestly. It's every time I eat anything. And that's what's kind of unique, I think, and not so fun about it, is that no matter what I eat, it seems these days, like literally no matter what item it is from any arena of life almost, well, other than life itself, which obviously y'all know I won't eat. However, anything seems to have some sort of reaction with my stomach, which is not usually very fun. It's usually painful in some way. I'm so hesitant to talk about this, honestly, because I am really uncomfortable talking about, like I said, myself and I guess bodily functions to this level, whatever. Here we are. So there must be a reason that I'm making it. So here goes anyway. Essentially, no matter what I eat, and actually crazily, I've even stopped eating as early as like 4 p.m. in the afternoon. I've like stopped eating all things in order to try to kind of address this issue, whatever it is, and it hasn't helped, actually, weirdly. And I'm just perplexed by it at this point, honestly. So, of course, here I am looking at Dr. YouTube for answers. All I wanted to do here really was share what I'm experiencing so that perhaps, well, twofold. Perhaps someone out there experiencing this, when me in the future has answers to what this is, can find this and therefore then find the answers in the other video. So on one, perhaps I'm helping someone else in my position either now or in the future. And the second reason being that when I do find answers about this in the future, I would like to be able to come back to this video to, perhaps comment on it or whatever, to say, oh, here's what it was, or to make a follow-up video, saying, oh, it was this, here's how you handle that if someone else is then going through this. So what's really bananas is, genuinely, no matter what I'm eating these days, which is absolutely crazy to me, the thought of it, no matter what I eat, my stomach seems to react with bloating, essentially. And so I spend most of the time being really uncomfortable and feeling like somebody, this is such a strange example, and yet it's the one that always comes to my mind, either pumping my stomach full of air like you would with like a bicycle tire, like you would fill a bicycle tire with air, those pumps that you see. Again, I'm not going to do that gesture. I spend a lot of time feeling really like overly big and full and uncomfortable in my stomach area. And I have to tell you that it is not very fun. It makes me apprehensive about traveling anywhere sometimes. And when it's not doing that, it usually makes me apprehensive to eat, like ever. And so, of course, the question to oneself is, do I eat or do I not eat? And of course, the long-term problem with the solution of I'm not eating is the obvious. You can't just not eat for the rest of your life, or you will wither and literally die. And that makes me think of some other horrible things that I would comment on, but not for today. So anyway, so that's what I'm currently experiencing. And as strange as that may be for a video topic, to anyone who might be experiencing the strange experience of no matter what foods you're eating, cooked or uncooked, absolutely 100% raw vegan food, or even fully fruitarian for a while, like, it's crazy. No matter what I do, there's usually a time where my stomach just is so uncomfortably bloated, and I have to almost just wait it out with time and like not eat during that lengthy period until my stomach shrinks back down. I don't even know. I don't know. And The reason I sort of also am bringing it here is because the doctors, as so far have gone in my life, have absolutely no idea. They just seem genuinely perplexed by this. And what slightly annoys me, as someone who I have kind of casually mentioned, I'm a detoxification specialist. I'm certified in detoxification. And to still not be able to like figure out your own issue is kind of insane. It just feels, well, it's frustrating. So at any rate, I'm placing this here as somewhat of just a health marker for myself in the future. Also, like I said, as a video marker for if, goodness forbid, anyone is experiencing this feeling of anything they eat makes them bloated, that may it offer them some future, well, either comfort or now. Again, I don't know who might actually be experiencing this. However, oh, and the other thing I wanted to say was I also experienced this really strange, this is the stranger part. I mean, pain from bloating and everything is one thing. The other part of it that I experienced, and this is the weirdest, perhaps most frustrating part, again, playing into the do I eat or do I just not eat thing, is nausea. Like, if I am not dealing with the bloating, chances are, so this is like 50-50, split it between the two. Which is it going to be today? Who knows? That's a fun ride we want to be on, right? So I don't know, let's say 50% of the time. I don't know what percentage it is, but a great percentage of some of that time, I also spend aggressively nauseous, but not just nauseous. No. Nauseous and aggressively hungry at the same time. I literally experienced that feeling of when you are super hungry that you'll say to someone like, oh, I'm starving, even, you're not literally. However, you will probably, again, that's another one I should do a Power of Words episode on. See what I mean? Case in point, these phrases of like, we say I'm starving or things like that. We should stop saying that. We are not literally starving, and thankfully most of the parts of the world, not everywhere. And that's exactly why we shouldn't keep saying it. That tangent aside, so I'm currently dealing with like quite a lot of discomfort. Oh, and what I was saying was that I experienced nausea at the same time as hunger feelings. Literally the exact same time. It's not like, oh, I'm nauseous and then that'll pass and I go into hungry and back and forth. No, literally simultaneously. And I can tell y'all that it's making me a little bit crazy because genuinely I'm sitting here going, all right, do I just revert to a fully liquidarian diet for like the foreseeable future, for the foreseeable forever? Is that how we handle this situation? So if you happen to like know what this is, which would be kind of crazy, feel free to share it down below. Or if it sounds like something familiar, even that would be helpful. Share it. Or someone who has experienced something like this and they solved their issue. Honestly, if you have anything helpful to share, it would be very helpful to me. If you have anything useful that could help point me in a direction of anything helpful for any of these issues that I'm experiencing, that would be amazingly I can't even words it. That'd be amazingly helpful, and I would be incredibly grateful for any support and any advice you guys might have if you're out there watching, I don't know, and you have any knowledge about this. So if this video is helpful, please do share it with anyone that you think it could serve, particularly if you think this could help them in any way to help with something they're dealing with. Please do pass it along. Subscribe, as that really helps me as a content creator to get the message out there to those people who need to hear it. And last but not least, if you, my beautiful spirit soul, need any support or health coaching yourself, please don't hesitate to reach out at this email address, where it would be my pleasure to serve you in whatever way that I can. Have a beautiful and a blessed rest of your day or night whenever you're seeing this, and I will see you gorgeous cats in the next video. Namaste, much love, and stay healthy. But like, huh, oh, what was I gonna say? No, literally simultaneously. Again, I'm not gonna do that gesture. I'm a detoxification specialist. I'm certified in detoxification.